Happy Thanksgiving, you all! Come on and join me for Thanksgiving Day. For this Thanksgiving, had gotten the wood stove started already, and also I'm going to sanitize the furniture here in just a few moments, washing the dishes, getting ready for the incredible Thanksgiving gift, to which is, by the way, vegan, you all. As we scrub the show self-love from the heavens and above, scrubbing fronts, creases, backs, and sides. Very good. Thank you, my miracles, for how hard we try. We rinse, we scrub, we rinse, we dry. As we rinse, excellent, diligent. Very good. Rinsing it off. We're making the best of what we got. Then we grab the dish. Very good. Thinking about what we missed. Very good. Trying not to reminisce. Scrub this. Scrubbing fronts, creases, backs, and sides. Thank you, my miracles, for how hard we try. We rinse, we scrub, we rinse, we dry. And we rinse, excellent, diligent. Very good. Rinse it off. We're making the most of what we got. Then we shake that out. Very good. We put that up, pull it down. Very good. Then we wrap the toilet paper around to use that as a paper towel so we can dry. Proud to have my miracles by my side every single day of this life. As we dry the dishes off, very good. We're making the best of what we've got. Very good. Left back, right forward, left forward, right back. Very good at doing then. As we rinse, we scrub, we rinse, we dry. Thank you, my miracles, for how hard we try. Fronts, creases, backs, and sides. Put that up, pull it down. Very good. Then we'll wrap the toilet paper around. Very good. And then we dry that off. We're doing what we can. Excited for this incredible Thanksgiving dish. It's time to get started on the rice, and that is what this will be. So come on and prepare with me. Now that the dish is washed, it is now time to add the rice. Now we get the rice ready. Very good. Stay strong and stay steady. Very good. And we have to be ready. And yes, this is basmati. And then we put the water in the pan. Very good. We're doing what we can. Very good. And the struggle will stand. Excellent. Do a jets. We do a dance. Very good. As we always keep stance. Very good. Then we fold. Very good. Stay strong and stay bold. Very good. Then we seal. Very good. As you know the deal. Very good. Press down that piece. Great empowerment that we keep. We sanitize from top to bottom. Do not dwell in the problems, because we have purpose to clean. Come on and clean with me. Sanitize the furniture with many details and say this is so special. And we are very thankful. Wipe and sanitize the mirrors and windows and feel how the energy glows. Organize those shelves and drawers and clean those dishes to make sure that you have a good, clean life. And be thankful for this present moment of time. And now I had to make sure that I had more efficient wear, and thought the red was a very good color to represent, number one, the red blood cells inside of our body right now fighting to live in this world as this big molecular structure that we have. Also, the color red represents the development of humanity and the bloodshed through millions of people that made it possible for us to be where we are now. So thank you to our ancestors. And also, Thanksgiving is about the Pilgrims and the Indians making a peace agreement to the land, and they celebrated with a big feast. So we'll be talking about the history of Thanksgiving very soon. But here for this vegan Thanksgiving, this is what we have. Get to look a little closer. So this is what we have for the vegan Thanksgiving, and yes, the wood stove is currently hot because of needing the food to heat up a little bit. So here we have the vegan cheese that goes over top of the vegan meat, and then we have the green beans, corn, and carrots that are so very well sliced up. And then we have the rice, And this is basmati rice. This is a non-toxic rice. Long grain rice actually has a lot of toxin levels. But this kind of rice, basmati rice, has less toxin levels. And by the way, this is low sugar, vegan, gluten-free, and low sugar. All of that in one. Next we have the pinto beans, which is very good. And for dessert, we're going to have a special avocado dessert, which I am super excited for. Okay, you all, I am super nervous because neighbor Marine Vetran Thomas is going to be here very soon, and I want to say an incredible Thanksgiving speech, especially to those who helped this flag stand in this country. And for this incredible vegan strict diet Thanksgiving, we will have the incredible vegan, gluten-free, and low-sugar burrito shells, and then afterwards the incredible romaine lettuce, which is the best lettuce you can have for this. Then we have the basmati rice, specific species of rice. Then we have the avocado dessert, which is going to be last. Then we have the pinto beans that are nice and ready, and then we have this on the stove currently, which is the vegan meat with the corn, green beans, and carrots. I am so excited, you all, because neighbor Thomas is on his way right now. That is an incredible veteran Marine that tells me about his fun Marine stories.
We're going to go on a adventure here through the woods because neighbor Thomas lives on the other side of the woods. So instead of going all the way around, we're just going to take the trail through the woods. We're going to be doing a little bit of hiking for Thanksgiving. And goodness, we are so thankful for nature and the beauty that the heavens give. Excellent. Would not want veteran Marine neighbor Thomas to get stuck in the woods or something. So we're sort of venturing through the woods right now, getting to the other side. Neighbor Thomas is here with me. We have to make a map in our mind because it's not like a trail for the first start, but it's a trail for the second part of the trail here. So we go through this piece, we go down until we see this very big tree with this grapevine that's near it. Watch the steps. So we go down from here. See how this is going down the hill? So then here is the creek. So the creek is in the middle. And see, look, there's continuing to be water.
We're going all the way down to the creek.
Yes. Okay, so we got to go cross to the other side of the creek and then go up the trail. The rest is a trail that I've cleared. Now, I have not cleared the rest of this. Watch out for the thorns. Excellent. Very good.
We like to pray over the food, and I'd like to say a little speech that I have, and it's not very long. The first Thanksgiving was March. First of all, I am thankful to have you, neighbor Marine Vetran Thomas. Thank you for helping that flag stand in this country. And also, the very first Thanksgiving was March 1621, when the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Indian people signed a peace treaty, and the harvest took place in autumn of that same year. This treaty agreement lasted for over 50 years of peace between the people. The modern American Thanksgiving holiday, established nationwide by President Abraham Lincoln in 1863, inspired by the Harvest Feast of 1621. With every peace agreement and everyone who fought for the rights and freedom of this country, including you, we now have the greatest nation on planet Earth. We continue to strive for excellence as we celebrate this Thanksgiving with honor and gratitude. We are very thankful for the Creator of the beginning and the sons and daughters of God to whom fulfill God's wantings, to make this nation greater than ever before. We pray over this food to be cleansed and sanctified, and we pray for we pray in thanks for the farmers, the inventors, the manufacturers, the cargo-ways, and each and every single individual soldier, past and present, and especially those to whom are not with us now.
May they be graceful in heaven, being proud of our honor and integrity. God in all of the heavens, may you be in peace. May you be the peace in the chaos and the structure and the order that the people need. We pray that the people will find loving guidance, your loving guidance and intelligence for anything that they may be going through. Prayers for everyone's strength, determination, devotion, and healing of the mind, the spirit, the body, and all of the layers of life, and also praying for everyone's safe travels, one's traveling, and Thanksgiving now. And we pray over this food in Thanksgiving, on this wonderful Thanksgiving day. Had prayed in gracefulness and honor for the ones that are that helped to make this possible, as well as for God, the Creator of the beginning, and praying for this food to be sanctified as well. Would you like to say a prayer?
I'm good, thank you.
Excellent. Yeah, I think I tried to cover it all, huh? I tried to. Now this is, I would say that back in the day when the Pilgrims and the Indians, which is the Wampanoag people, now Thanksgiving was technically not on today's time back in the day. It was in March.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But it was President Abraham Lincoln that established this as a holiday for us. And just think, we would not even have holidays if it was not for, you know, these incredible events. That is very inspiring. Mm-hmm. We are very thankful. What are 3 things that you are thankful for?
Mm-hmm.
We're both eating.
What am I thankful for?
Yes.
Being blessed.
Are you thankful for the family of God? Yeah. One time I called you my Marine Pops. Tell me about your Marine stories. Did you know I wanted to join the Marines when I was little?
You told me.
Yeah. I wonder how different my life would be. I sure would have all of the fancy badges. Mm-hmm. I was so hurt to hear that you lost your uniform.
Mm-hmm.
I said I was so hurt to hear that you lost your uniform. Is there any way you could recover that?
No.
No?
I got a few pictures in my fatigue. I might dig them out one day. But I just can't find them.
Excellent. Well, I know I appreciate your services. I'd like to draw. Do you continue to have that drawing that I made for you?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, do not pick I got it.
Thank you.
Here, let me wash it. Excellent. But as far as your badge, was your expert rifle badge the only badge that you got?
Mm-hmm.
Was the not a lot of people can handle living off the grid.
One.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard, isn't it? I'm proud of you. You know, we've stayed strong. What, Mark? But I think the tea goes really good with this. I usually never get tea. I only got tea because of this special occasion.
You're going to put insulation
in? This year. After I get a vehicle. But see, it's a slow, steady process. I want everything to just happen, you know, everything to just progress like I want. But I have to understand that it takes time to establish things, even though that time is really difficult. But it's worth it. It makes you even more thankful whenever you have so much time that you've spent establishing things. And like in the example, it's taken you almost 2-3 years to establish what you have. But you've done very good on that. So far. But it continues to be a process, you know. And some people only appreciate the result. But you got to appreciate the process. You drunk all of that already? My goodness. Did you like my speech?
Nice. Good.
The very first Thanksgiving was on March 1621, when the Pilgrims and the Wampanoag Indian people signed a peace treaty. The harvest, which was the harvest was the feast, took place in autumn of that same year. So the peace treaty that was signed was a different time than the actual feast. But we celebrate it all as one whole, although it happened in different times. And this treaty lasted for over 50 years. Now, if it was not for that agreement, we would not have a country. So that's a part of the history about what inspired Thanksgiving to exist. But really, Thanksgiving is about appreciating God, the heavens, the efforts of the heavens, the efforts of each other, and the family of God, the family of the heavens, and what we do for each other to honor one another. That is a part of our purpose, is to honor one another, to show our worthiness, and to make each other proud and to make God proud. I think that's really one of the goals that we should all have, and part of honoring one another is supporting one another, being there for one another. And you know, I'm very thankful to have you for Thanksgiving, and especially those who have fought for rights and freedom in this country. Now, I'm not sure what or who you'd known during your time of service, if you knew anybody who went to the to wars or anything of that manner, but I do know that we appreciate those who fought for the rights and freedom in this country, but also the ones who are not with us now, who has become of this nation in the greatest of ways. I would say that you know, we celebrate with honor and gratitude for those individuals, as well as for the Creator of the beginning. But if it was not for each and every single event that happened for this country, including Thanksgiving, just think, this nation would not be the same. And so everything happened exactly as it happened for a reason. How great is that? Sometimes we think of the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect is when a butterfly flaps its wings, and it can cause a tornado just from that little flap of the wings, you know, the leftover. But I think of the butterfly effect in a time-traveling manner. If you step on a butterfly when you time travel, then everything can go wrong. And so that's what time travelers say to each other, is never step on a butterfly, because it can make the butterfly effect when everything goes wrong. Because even a single butterfly has a reason and a purpose to be there. And so when it comes to the butterfly effect, that's much like what happened in history. If one thing did not go exactly as it went, we would not be the nation that we are. Excellent. This is a lot better than I thought. This was not a regular burrito.
Who or what is the foundation of God's family?
Well, the ones who take the oath to honor one another and to serve God. Remember, it's in Romans. You are to present your body as a living sacrifice in order to accomplish what God wants you to do. And so that's a part of what Romans says. And so that is a commitment. You know, that is an oath that we all, as the family of God, make. And so when we are all together, we are the family of God, fulfilling what God would want us to do. Do you want some more tea? Wow, you sure do drink a lot of tea. I do too. It's delicious. If you do not drink enough fluids with your food, you can actually have difficulties. Make sure not to spill that on your food. Very good. I would say that I'm drinking a lot more fluids on this for this food as well because of the tea. I think the tea is delicious. I've never actually got that tea before, so I think I'm going to be getting that from now on. But for seconds, I know I am.
I'm good.
That's delicious. This is the dessert. You have to add your own spices on here. But what we'll do is get them. Now you have to mash it on your own. Let me see your bagel here.
What is it?
This is avocado. Had actually peeled the avocado and took the seed out of there already. So let me see where mine is.
I don't even know if I can eat it.
And then I have the purple one that I have here. Excellent. Very good. I would say that I have never had this kind of meal before. This is my first Thanksgiving I ever put together. How do you think I did? How do you think I did on Thanksgiving?
Good.
Excellent. Now you have to mash it up like this. And then afterwards, now the plate. Did I have a plate? Yes. Now I did not mash it up yet because I wanted to wait. Because usually with avocados, if you mash it up all together, it may go bad too quick. Look how specially creative these things are. Is this not specially creative? Could you imagine creating those chips? Look how just almost perfect this is. I would say that's as good as it is. Very good. But that is another thing that we should be very thankful for, is how precise that manufacturing is. Isn't that right? I'll let you take some back with you. For avocados is a good dessert, Todd. What do you think? Is avocados a good dessert?
No.
I said, is avocado a good dessert? Good. Now what you have to do is mash it up.
I don't even know if I like it. I've never eaten avocado.
Never?
No.
Oh my, this is important.
It's all right.
Oh. I know avocado, this is a plant, and it has a big seed in the middle of it. You've heard of avocado before?
I'm bored.
But you've never ever had it?
I might have had it in something, but never eaten it straight up.
Oh my. Well, I would rather have, you know, guacamole, how it's mixed with all kinds of spices and other things. I feel like that is not well. Well, what you have to do is while it's in the bowl, like this, mash it sideways. And then afterwards it'll look like a paste. Like this. See how it looks like a paste? Now I did not want to mash it up all together because it turns brown if you leave it out for too long. So that's why I wanted it to be nice and fresh. But when it's beautiful and green like this, that is when it's really good. Now you can add some salt to it. But I think that was wild. Your first reaction to avocado was like, was it dull? You have to add some salt on that for that to be delicious. I add a pinch of Himalayan salt here, and that makes it even better. And you could add some pepper if you want. But I get Himalayan salt because that is the healthiest salt at the store. Besides Celtic salt. Celtic salt is very delicious. Okay, now like this. You see how that's mashed up? Try to mash it up like this.
I know. I'm mashing up from right here.
Well, put it on your plate and then go like this, like I'm doing. You do not want to make a mess. But look, this is what the chips are for. After you're done, look, after you're done mashing it up, like this, you dip it.
I know, you make a dip out.
Mmm. Now that is very delicious. I've not had something like this ever. How's it taste? Micah, did you put too much salt on there?
Really, not really much taste.
Really?
Yep.
Well, did you know avocados are antioxidant? And they're very healthy for your abdomen as well. And this has a lot of good nutrients.
It all comes to the taste buds.
You just have not had enough of it. You dip it into there.
Hmm? No, dip it?
Like this.
I know.
But you have to mash it up. You mash it when it's in the food bowl. Like this. Excellent. Very good. Now I would say for my very first Thanksgiving that I ever have done, last year I did not celebrate. Did you celebrate last year?
I don't know what I did last year. That was last year. I don't remember where it did.
I know. I built that. Did you see that bushcraft thing out there? I built that for Thanksgiving. I built bushcraft for Thanksgiving the time before, and I did not really eat a meal like that. I cannot believe you did not like that. Avocado? You really do not like it?
No, it's not for my taste buds.
Oh. Well, you do not eat for taste. You eat for good health. Do you want another burrito?
No, I'm good. I'm not a big eater. It's good though. I'm not a big eater.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you did not have a lot of that.
Hmm?
Did you add too much salt? There's no way you do not like avocado.
I put some salt in it, but it's not mine. It's not mine.
You do not like it? Really? I've never heard of nobody liking avocado before.
Well, when I was young, you couldn't get me to eat a tomato. I didn't like tomatoes at all.
You do not like tomatoes either?
Now I eat them now, but I didn't eat them then.
You're picky.
Hmm?
I said you're picky. I am a picky eater too, but avocados are this is a plant that God had given us.
Yeah.
And if we reject it, we are rejecting the nutrients.
If I got a cheeseburger or hamburger It had tomatoes on it, I pick it off, put it on the side.
How could you eat that, but you could not eat an avocado? Now, once you eat a lot of it, it becomes of your body. Anything you eat becomes of your body.
Well, both of them are fruits, don't they?
Of what?
Both of them are fruits.
Avocado? Is it fruit?
Does it grow on a tree?
It's what?
Does it grow on a tree?
Avocados. They may. I have no idea. But I do know I'm thankful for the farmers. However it grows, I'm just thankful I have it.
Well, tomatoes, I think tomatoes are classified as a fruit.
Yes.
It's not a vegetable because it grows on a tree.
Well, I think that more than likely they grow on a tree because of the way that they're grown. But I've never heard of an avocado tree. Have you?
Yeah.
You have?
I think I've heard of an avocado tree. I don't remember. I never paid that much to avocados.
Well, I do know it's delicious. It has a big seed in the middle of it. And then it does look like a fruit. So I think that is a fruit. But fruits, the Bible says be fruitful.
Be what?
I said the Bible says be fruitful. You're missing out.
Be fruitful. Hey, it doesn't have anything to do with fruits.
Well, that's both in the literal way and in the spiritual way, right? The nine fruits of the Spirit. Patience, peace, kindness, joy, love,
Patience.
self-control. Patience, kindness, peace, joy, love, self-control. What is the other one?
Those are the attributes of the fruit of the Spirit. They were developed if you walk in the Spirit. It's not automatic.
Well, there's spiritual fruits and then there's real fruits. But you got to have the real fruits in life. I am so shocked that you do not like avocados. I think this is delicious. Mm-hmm.
I think next year I'm going to order a peach tree and a pear tree and an apple tree.
A pear tree.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's the thing. Pears are very similar to avocados. They're even shaped similarly. So I think that may grow on a tree, possibly in the tropical areas, not in these nations. But
Avocados are grown in semi-tropical or tropical regions, aren't they?
Mm-hmm. Like where those toucans come from. Do you like the decorations on the wall? One thing that helps me is having the many species. If you look up from here. You see the planet Earth?
Mm-hmm.
That is Saturn right there. If you look up even more, you'll see the Earth, the planet Earth, right there.
Those are the moons of Saturn, huh?
Yeah. And then planet Earth is at the top.
Yeah.
See? The diameter is 12,756 kilometers.
Yeah.
In other words, 26,000 miles around the equator.
Mercury's the first or second planet from the sun?
Which one?
Mercury's the first planet.
Yep, you see Mercury right there?
That's the first planet for the sun.
You see Mercury?
Yeah.
Right there, and then Venus is next. And then there is the Earth.
Venus and Earth.
And then Mars is behind the Earth. They're thinking about colonizing Mars.
You see our other moon yet?
With what?
Have you seen our other moon?
We only have one moon.
2 moons. For the next 50 years, we have a second moon.
Since when?
That's about a month ago.
A month? I've never heard of that. We've always had one moon. Is it an asteroid?
Yeah, it's not an asteroid. Like an asteroid, I guess. I forget what they call it. It's not as big as the moon, but it's big. And they call it the second moon. You can see it on certain nights.
Asteroids can get the size of what it looks like a planet.
This is somewhat in a rotation of the moon, and they call it our second moon. They say we'll have it for the next 50 years.
Oh, wow. Well, that's worrisome. You know, that's why the military has nuclear weapons, is so they can take out asteroids.
If they can hit it.
What?
If they can hit it. It's not easy to hit an asteroid moving 10,000 miles per hour.
That's why they have radars outside of the planet. Some of those, like you see, that not the rocket, but the actual satellite. Those are actually radars too. So they can detect, well, some of them, not all of them, but some of them are radars, and they can detect.
You know, they're talking about a 10th planet too that's out the very edges of the solar system, out from Pluto.
Oh, wow. Pluto is not on here, I do not think.
Well, Pluto would take it, it wasn't born considered classified as a planet, but they stopped that and they didn't classify it as a planet anymore.
Yeah.
But they have another planet they can classify as a planet. It's way, way out from Pluto.
They call that a dwarf planet.
Hmm?
They call that a dwarf planet.
Pluto?
A dwarf, yes. Pluto is not considered what some scientists say a planet, but we say a dwarf planet.
Yeah, that's why they took it out of the list of planets. They said it's not a planet. But they got another one that's further, they said it's further out. It's the very edge of our solar system.
You know, I actually named myself Cygnus after the swan constellation of the universe because I love astronomy.
Mm.
What you're talking about with that 10th planet behind Pluto, I've not heard of that yet. I'd have to do some research on that. But I also have
Check on the second moon.
Which one?
Check on the second moon.
Second moon. I'll keep that in the notes to do research on that. But I also have the different species of creatures. Like that is the ocean. And this is the land creatures here. That's the tropical area. Like he was saying that avocado is a tropical fruit. Which if that was a fruit, it definitely would be in the tropical areas. Maybe like Brazil, 3,000 watts. But I'm not utilizing the generator very much.
What is your running watt?
Running watts is anything below 3,000 watts.
No, that's the maximum.
Yeah.
You have two things. You have the running watt, then you have the surge watt. The surge watt is what they call a generator. If you have a 3,500 watt generator, the surge watt is 3,500 watts. The running watt is only about 3,000 or a little bit less.
Starting watts is different from continuous watts.
Yeah. The running
So
watt,
if it's 4,000 watts,
the running watt is the load you can put on it.
yes.
The surge watt is the surge that you can put on one thing. If you put, say you put a coffee pot on, a coffee pot run maybe 500 or 600 watts. When it starts up, it's about twice that or more. If you have a 500 watts, then you're looking at 1,000 or 1,200 watt surge, and that's what the generator covers. The surge watt. The running watt's only 500 watts.
Yeah.
Once you get started, it drops down to 500 watts.
Yeah. But if you're running a heater, then that's less than 1,000 watts. So if that's a 3,000 watts.
It depends on the heater. Now, I've got two heaters that are electricity. One is a 900 watt heater.
What?
And the surge on it would be about 1,800 or better. The other one.
Oh, it's 900 watts continuous.
Continuous. The other one.
Usually it's, well, that's not too bad.
The other one, I'm trying to think of what to think of.
Usually starting watts of heaters are about 1,200 watts.
Well, the starting watts is the surge watt.
Yes.
That's how much it takes to start that.
And then the continuous.
Once the continuous watts, it drops down to the continuous.
Yes. And that's why I have a heater there, but I'm going to be using the wood stove. I think it's best to use the wood stove for me. It'll save me on gasoline. And if you want to spend on gasoline, I'll just go ahead and take that over there. That gasoline generator, I can go ahead and take that over there for you, if but maybe not today, because I got to get that that wagon. If I can get that wagon, it's pretty heavy, so I got to find a way to get it.
Well,
get over there.
if sometime a DJ comes over, I get him and get it.
There we go.
But
yeah, and you can power your television too, right? You
I can actually power my television on my little 300-watt generator.
Really?
It only takes about 50, 90 watts to run the TV.
So you have a 3,300 watt?
I've got a 300-watt solar power generator.
Oh. Now that's not a lot though, is it?
No, if I get the money, it would cost about $3,000. I'll get the 3,300 watt. It has something like a 6,000 surge.
Oh yeah, solar generators are worse. Oh my! But think about how much you pay for a gasoline generator altogether. You're paying like $120 per month for gasoline. Yeah, I said you would be paying $120 per month for gasoline if you're.
Oh, more than that.
You think?
Oh yeah, the generator runs. You get roughly 8 hours, 8 to 10 hours, depending on the generator. The big one I got, you get about 8 hours on, and it holds, I think 2 or 3 gallons.
Yeah.
And it would say, I think it's 3 gallons. You get 8 hours out of that. So one day I get 8 hours out of it. If I go 10 days, then I got 80 hours out of it.
Yeah.
But it's going to take me 30,
Yeah, but this one is really good on gas.
It'll take me 30 gallons of gas to do it.
Oh wow. Oh, that's not. See, the thing is, I can operate that that gasoline generator. I could power a heater all day long, and it would just take just about 1 gallon of gas to power a heater all day long.
1 gallon of gas a day is 30 gallons a month.
Yeah.
30 gallons a month, and just $2 a gallon.
Yeah, 2 multiplied by 30.
Talking about $60,
That's
$50 a month
$60.
just for gas.
Well, $60 is not bad.
No, that's not too bad.
But I would estimate to increase it a little bit, it'd be about $120 per month. But I mean, I have 2 5-gallon gas tanks, so I can put that over there. I'm out of gas, but I'm not going to buy gas because I would rather just try to be more resourceful. I have a marine battery somewhere. It's outside charging on the solar right now. And all I need is to power my telephones. Really, that's the only thing that I need to do.
Well, Patriot Supply has the 300 watt, the 1200 watt, 22 or I think a 22 or 2500 watt, and a 3300 watt. The 3300 watt right at $3,000.
Yeah.
The 2200 watt or the 1200 watt about 1700.
This one is a 3,000 watt.
Hmm.
This one's a 3,000 watt. So I'm pretty sure 3,000 watt, you'll be able to do a lot of it.
3,000 run everything in my RV.
But all you have to do is just, the oil just needs changed about maybe once a month. The filter just needs washed out maybe like once a month or so. But other than that, it's pretty good. And there's an extension cord that Kathy gave me, and you can take that with you if you want. I'm worried that the dogs are going to chew that up anyway. They chewed up a heater's cord. I said those dogs chewed up a heater cord, and the neighbor, Kathy, Katie was the one who gave me that extension cord. But Kathy's husband, when Kathy took me to church, Kathy and her husband said that they'd fix that heater for me, and they ended up, the dogs chewed the cord up, but I'm worried that they're going to chew the extension cord. So, I mean, think about having 3 big dogs. I mean, that other dog's not mine. That dog comes over here because the neighbor does not feed that dog. But I told them, I said, you all need to feed your dogs. You brought these 3 dogs on off-the-grid property, and then they're just practically abandoning them there. And it was so bad, they were locked in that little shed.
Well, you got these 3 here, you got at least 2 across the way from me, and there's 2 or 3 down there where the cats are. They got a couple dogs too. You get all those dogs in there.
Yeah, and it's worse over there. I seen did you see the condition of the cats and dogs over there?
Where?
On your road? Your road, the one over there?
Talking about where right up by Sandy's place?
Yes. Those people,
Yeah, they got 3 or 4 cats. They come over to my place. They follow me over once. Well, they're good.
Is their ribs poking out?
They're good because they get rid of the mice and rats.
Yeah, but is their ribs poking out? Do they look like they're in healthy condition?
I didn't pay that much attention to them.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm worried about. That's why we need an animal control officer here. And I've tried to get the county to invest into an animal control officer. They said, we've needed the funds for a long time.
Have you talked to them over there?
How much would it cost to move the electricity lines over here? They said $5,000 per electricity post. But if you're going to get 2, then it'd take $10,000.
What they were telling me was, they stored that lady's house out there, and it takes 6 poles to come up to here. You're looking at $5,000 for each pole.
No. They said, I asked them if I had to pay for each one. They said no, only paying for the one on the property. And the electricity company covers the rest. So but that's not including the cost for a meter. You have to buy a meter, which is about $1,000. And then you have to connect the electricity lines to your house, which is about another $5,000. Usually, because you have to get an electricity box and everything.
I think I get a generator.
Yep, put this in where. See, look how these trays work. Look at that. You could just have it all ready in one.
Everybody's supposed to get some money from Trump.
Oh yes, the $2,000 checks from Donald Trump. I'm very excited.
It'll be direct deposit onto your account.
Oh my goodness, what are you going to get with it?
Probably some builder stuff.
Building things?
Well, I might spend a couple $200 shopping.
Okay. Number 1, a generator. That's number 1. Number 2, another water tank. You can get another one, $80. And I'll show you where to get it at. Okay, then you need that, another water tank. And did you know that little shed building I have? I only paid $113 for that.
The little metal building?
Yeah. You should get you one of those.
I want one, but I want at least probably 10 by 12.
10 by 12.
Which is, that's like.
Timu has it. Timu has it for only. I've seen a 10 by 12 going for about $230 or something.
Yeah, you can get a 10 by 12 from Walmart for $200 something to $300 something, $400.
Yeah, it's around $200-300, but it should not be under. It should not be over $400.
Yeah.
And that's way too much for a 10 by 12. But I do know with Timu, you got to be really smart and get some new equipment. What I'm going to get is a vehicle. I'm going to get a, you know what a moped is?
A moped?
Yes. It's sort of like a moped motorcycle. Now I could pay $1,000, but that's only the $1,000. Now the other $1,000 I'm going to spend on installation. And so I'm going to get installation and walls. Those are the 2 things that are most difficult.
Well, that shouldn't cost you $1,000.
Well, for the walls.
You get 4 rows of 4-inch insulation from Lowe's. Maybe, I don't know.
But you have to think about the roof too. The roof is the
You have
main.
to do the roof and the walls. 1 row probably do 2 of those spans. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, probably 15 rows, and they're not really expensive.
Yeah.
$8, $9 a roll.
A roll.
If that, maybe not that much.
Well, I want either the spray foam, because that other, say that there was moisture that came through. I want something that's mold proof. That rolling kind, it molds. That molds really badly. So if I get the spray foam, that's not going to mold like that other stuff. And I have, during the winter, if there's not a tarp over the roof, it seeps through the roof because they put the metal panels sideways instead of long ways this way. So you're going to get the, what is it called? The that the bulldozing and what else? When does those $2,000 checks come in? Do you know? Do you know when the $2,000 checks are going to come in?
The what?
Do you know when the $2,000 checks are going to come in?
No.
So is it for certain? Like, are they very certain that it's coming in?
They were talking about, I looked on the phone yesterday, they talked about over $4,000 these payments to go up to certain veterans or disabilities. I don't know if I'm included there or not.
But are they certain about it, or is it just like maybe, or is it for certain?
That's what Trump's saying, is they're gonna give everybody 2,000.
So they're
We'll just have to
certain.
wait and see.
So has it been passed in Congress or no?
That doesn't require Congress.
It's what?
It doesn't require Congress to do it. That's not, there's no law that requires. What he's doing is take the revenue from the TARP, and he's using that to pay the people.
So
It doesn't require Congress to do that.
So there's people, what you're saying is that there's people against doing it? No? So you're saying that,
You
that
know the tariffs we get from countries.
yeah, the
Okay.
tariffs.
Right. Well, he's using that to pay the people the $2,000.
Okay.
And he doesn't need Congress to do that.
Well, that's good. I know that definitely would help. So with the $2,000 check, you're getting your property improved. I'm getting a vehicle. What about your vehicle?
Huh?
Are you going to get your vehicle back?
No what?
When are you going to get your vehicle back? The truck?
Maybe next week.
Really?
He called me Monday. He had to order either a shaft or a rod. And once he orders that, he can put it on there, and I'll get my truck back.
Oh, so all that was...
Hopefully by the end of next week, I'll have my truck.
So what you're saying is the only thing wrong with your truck was a shaft?
Well, there probably a lot needs to be done on it, but that was the main reason the transmission was out.
Oh, the transmission.
Yeah.
So did you have to get a new transmission?
No, we just got that rod that we faced.
Oh. Well, that is exciting. So next week, it's been an entire year since you've had your vehicle. And that sure is a long time,
We've
isn't
been
it?
living over a year altogether,
Now,
but
come here.
he's only had it for maybe 6 months.
Yeah. Come here, we're going to let you make your burrito. You want me to wash that? You got it. Well, you need some avocado fruit in your system, huh? Excellent. And what did you think about this Thanksgiving? What did you think about this Thanksgiving?
It was nice. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Now, you like the sink, the way that I did the sink? Did you like the way that I did the sink? See how the water pump is in the...
It's good.
Yeah. Maybe you could do that. I'd be thankful for you. But maybe with the check, you should get one of these sinks. It's only $100. You know it?
What?
This sink. The sink is only $119 on Temu.
Somewhere?
Temu. You know what Temu is? I said, do you know what Temu is?
Oh, Taylor?
Yes.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That's where I got this sink at. You should get that with your check. There's so many things you can do with your check. There we go. Roll it. Very good. You want to make one more?
No, that's good.
That's good? Okay, we'll let you take that with you, okay? Now, you did not eat your chips, so then we're going to wrap this up, and what we can do is put this plate over that, and then
Well, you got a plastic
we'll put a bag over it.
You got a plastic bag?
I have this aluminum foil. We'll put some
Yeah, I do.
aluminum foil over it. Would you have known that it was vegan if I did not tell you?
No.
No? It wasn't good? Was it good?
It was delicious.
All right. Very good. Currently hiking up the trail now, going on the other side of the road through the woods. Hey, nothing like a good hiking on Thanksgiving. But that means, watch your step. So that means that, watch out for the thorns. So if you went overseas, that means you have a Marines ribbon overseas.
Huh?
If you went overseas, that means that you have a ribbon for going overseas in the
Or if
Marines?
you're in a campaign.
Oh. But you had ribbons in your Marine times, did you not? You did? Yeah, my Uncle David was a chaplain in the Air Force, and he has like stacks of ribbons. And,
Duty station.
yeah.
Some duty station, you get a ribbon for that.
So how many ribbons did you have?
Oh, I don't know. I don't pay attention.
You did not pay attention, my goodness. That's wild. Thank you all for joining me for Thanksgiving. We had an incredible and amazing time. And what is this behind me? Oh, super special surprise for veteran Marine Neighbor Thomas. And for this winter, having a generator is so important. And remember that 26-mile march that I did for Veterans Day and raising awareness? And remember that thing that we needed to do for Neighbor Thomas for this winter? Well, I'm going to let him have the generator for the winter time so that he can stay nice and cozy. Excellent. Praying that everybody has had an incredible Thanksgiving. And remember, we are the family of God, the family of the heavens, brothers and sisters, and we unite together to make life a better place. Praying that you all had an incredible and wonderful Thanksgiving today. We have to support those who have served this country. So very excited you all to see veteran Marine Neighbor Thomas's reaction whenever he gets the generator for the winter time. All right. Who's excited? I know I am. Happy Thanksgiving, you all. We have an incredible, amazing world. All kinds of different frequencies in the electromagnetic spectrum to see every color that we have around. We have different species of trees also. We have the elms tree. That one is an elms tree. We have the oak tree. That one is an oak tree there. Then we have the cedar tree there. Then we have, difficult to see, the hickory tree. I think that is the hickory. Oh, look, there's a nest up there too. Take a look. We have all kinds of different species in this world. And that is a good thing to be thankful for as well. What am I doing, you ask? Going to put food out for the neighbor's dogs. But I'm not going to go onto their property. I'm just going to put the food on the edge of the property so that the dogs will not go starving today. Happy Thanksgiving, good girl. Good. Very good. Are you hungry? Come here. Come here and get your food. Look at her. She's such a blessing. Happy Thanksgiving, brave warriors. Very good. She's so excited for her Thanksgiving dinner.